Hi, and welcome to the Applied Impact Evaluation EDX course run by the Center for Effective Global Action based out of the University of California at Berkeley. This module will be on randomized assignment. We're going to walk you through just what we will try to do today. So basically discuss a counterfactual analysis. We want to talk you through a few of the issues you need to be aware of. And then we will discuss different ways to analyze the impacts, like regression analysis or t-test, and we can see which one are better in different situations. Then we'll go through randomization in practice. We'll show you a simple randomization and then get a little more advanced with both a stratified and a clustered randomization. Finally, we will talk about how we test whether or not the randomization was successful or not. As you've heard about in previous modules, the gold standard, the thing we feel is the best method to assess a causal impact of a program, is an RCT, a randomized control trial. In this module, we will discuss when you have an RCT, how can we actually get at the impact and analyze how the program worked. And then moving back, how do we set up the experiment? How do we decide who gets into the treatment and control group? What is a real impact evaluation? When we conduct one, we are trying to see the effect we've had from a program that we've run on some sample of interest, on some kind of outcome of interest. So if we're trying to change test scores and we have some educational attainment program or some school intervention, we need a treatment and control group. And not just any treatment and control group. We want to have two groups who are comparable across every observable dimension or characteristic to ensure that the only difference at the end was the real impact of the program. In section 2.1, they discuss a theoretical experiment. Imagine we could take one person and put them in two universes. In one universe, they get some training program, and in the second, they don't. If we could look across time, let's say a year, we could see the real impact of the program. Both of them take the test, with the only difference across these parallel universes being that one guy was selected to participate and one guy was not. In the real world, however, we don't have these multiple universes, so what we have to do is break the groups into treatment and control groups to show that they are comparable across all observable characteristics. And we will show you how to do this later on. The one thing to keep in mind is that not all associations are causal. Just because we see two things moving together does not mean that one thing is actually causing the other to move in a specific way. So we can see a correlation that does not imply these two variables are actually causing one another to move. In the module, we mentioned matches and smoking. Another easy example to understand is wearing your lucky jersey to a sporting event. You may feel compelled to wear your favorite jersey whenever your team plays, since every time you wear it, they happen to win. But as much as you may not want to admit it, this is most likely just a correlation, as it's hard to believe one fan may influence the outcome of a professional sporting event.